Offer was sent. Offer was sent 2 days ago. I heard somebody sent me one where he said he'll fight me at home too. We sent offer 2 days ago. Turned it down.
So you cooked up a story and dropped the 6 of us in a meat grinder. What happened to you, Dylan?
The morning after. More!
Listen, Boots, I got one question for you, brother.
Why you lie?
But I'm gonna say it's just some baby back bull, you feel me? But we'll set the fight, we'll set everything about it. Like my daddy said, we threw a counter offer. And then that video came out, they talking about he saying that we declined it, knowing that's a lie. But it wasn't him saying that we declined it. I ain't like how he said it, like we just on the soft little dude or something like that, knowing that every time we encountered each other, I pulled up on him in Philly. And I'll do it again November 9th if he's trying to.
So you cooked up a story and dropped the 6 of us in a meat grinder. Listen, first, before I get to all that, shout out to little Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks, his son, a ShowBizzness partner. Doing this ShowBizz no impression. You did a fantastic job. You should take my job. But listen, I got to clear all this up. Listen, man, you guys know, Boots, you know I know. Boots, you know I know what happened, man. When it comes to the negotiations with you and Brian Norman Jr., you know I know what's going on. Listen, I want my ShowBizzness partners to know this. Brian Norman Jr. did not duck Boots Ennis. He didn't even turn down the offer. What Brian Norman Jr. did, or Team Brian Norman Jr. did, was they gave a counter offer just Sunday. And it was Team Boots who hasn't responded yet.
So basically, for the record book, the fight with Brian Norman Jr. and Boots Drawn Ennis, a contract was passed to you guys, and you guys have accepted the offer, but you made a counter just to try to, sweeten the pot up a little bit, right?
We could say contract passed, but at this point it's just talks before a contract was passed. So the talks and the offer was made. The offer was made verbally. We said, yes, we will accept it.
I'm not sure if Boots, didn't get the memo or they didn't tell him or anything, but Matchroom, I know. I know. What's going on is they still under negotiations. The reason why there was a counter offer is because, everything's is going Boots' direction. They want to fight, in Philly and all these things. And I'm not going to give you all the details. But since so much is going in Boots' direction, what Team Brian Norman Jr. is saying is, well, how about a little bit more money? Brian Norman Jr. is a champion. They're going to have to pay for the sanction fees and stuff like that. It's not like Brian Norman Jr. isn't a champion. And he's like, listen, how about some more money? And here's the thing. Brian Norman Jr., I'm over here like, I can't believe this guy wants to smoke. Brian Norman wants to smoke. Just go to his Instagram. Go check him out. Brian Norman Jr. wants to fight Boots, and I knew it. I knew that he would. You are the WBO damn champion. And I know you're a gladiator. Listen, bro, you're such a gladiator that I fear the decisions you may make as champion. You'll mess around and be the one to say, yeah, I'll fight Boots next. Let's go. And while everybody else ducking Boots, he's trying to unify. He thinks fighting Boots will take him to unification. That's how crazy Brian. But don't forget, Brian Norman Jr., he's been in there with Gervonta Tank Davis, fought over 30 rounds with him, in sparring, and he sparred with Terrence Bud Crawford. I think he's also sparred with Boots.
But it wasn't him saying that we declined it. I ain't like how he said it, like we just on the soft little dude or something like that, knowing that every time we encountered each other, I pulled up on him in Philly. And I'll do it again November 9th if he's trying to.
So it's still in negotiations for November. And I know a lot of you guys would love a Boots Ennis versus Brian Norman Jr. fight. Let me know in the comments if you guys would love that. But wait a minute, wait 1 second. We're in the Zone War Room. Yeah, this Saturday I will be doing a live stream commentary for Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti, the Floyd, in their rematch, which is strange because I'm not sure how many exhibitions I've seen that had a rematch. But this one right here, don't forget, Kenny Bayless, he stopped the fight saying that they were talking too much, and then a brawl broke out. And look, Floyd caught him. He caught Gotti on the sneak and knocked him off balance and shit like that. So they're having their rematch. I'm like, Gotti, you're gonna have to swing away. So don't forget to show up to this community for the rematch live stream commentary. But just to clear all of this up, I'm not sure if Boots Ennis actually lied. I'm not sure if he actually purposely lied or if he just, that's what he was told, or he just hasn't heard anything, but they're still under negotiations. Brian Owen Jr. hasn't turned it down. They just sent a counter offer, rightfully so, because so much stuff is going in Boots' favor in the deal. And listen, I know what's going on. I'm very aware of what's going on in their shit. But I'm not going to expose too much. But just to clear things up, Brian Norman Jr. did not duck, or he did not, refuse the offer. They just gave a counter for a bit more money. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. ShowBizz adult. I'm out.